You got a new haircut, is it?
Oh yes, you remember?
Since last time I saw you, I don't know. It's just recalling.
Yes, yes. The last time I was long hair.
Right.
Yes.
So what's the occasion for her?
I am sorry for the noise, but
That's
I
okay.
am enjoying my summer vacations, and I am staying as my maternal grandfather.
Right.
Um, yes, I just final my semester exam,
Yep.
and the result is quite good, and I'm happy with that. Yes. And I want to say that it's very difficult to register your lesson. It's always unavailable for me.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you want to register my lesson and then it out is like it's already booked, and you really want to have a session with me, just send me an email. I'll schedule it in.
Yes, but but this the next week is the last week I can study as ABVN. Yeah.
Right.
And
Okay.
Michael, yes, yeah. So if Faye allows, I can meet you again.
Oh yeah, fine. Just if
Mhm.
I
Yes.
think you still have my email, and then if you want to have a session with me sometime, just send me an email, and then I'll arrange it. Be fine.
Oh, really? I can do that. I can do it.
Come on, I'm tick for free. I'm tick for free anyway, and all of this I organize myself. So how hard could it be? It's just let's say if somebody want to book with me in advance, I'll organize. I'm not gonna promise gonna be within the week that you request. Potentially, I can maybe push it out a bit. Otherwise, I'll just start to fill up my schedule. It's all good. I offer for every student that or anybody that I've been in contact with. Like I have my record. It's public. It's fine. Just send me an email. That'd be fine. So not an issue at all.
Yes, and I see that I have in common with you in
Mm,
political and finance, a little bit of finance.
right.
Yes, I read your biography.
Hmm.
Yes, in, I mean, yes, my knowledge is a surface level. I don't, yes, and yes, and about the fin you like readings and listens podcasts.
Yep.
But I like it too. But I quick listening podcast
Why?
uh,
Why you quit listening to the podcast?
because I feel I'm free for many days and it turned me too lazy. I play in game before I go to bed. Yeah, go to bed.
That's all right. Appreciate the
So
honest. Sometimes I'm the
yeah,
same.
so this
I'm
is
a
the
bit
reason.
shy.
Yes, yeah, this is the reason I quit listening podcast. Um, and I read the book, but the book I read is a novel because it has a plot that I can it's make me more curious than reading. Uh, sorry.
That's right.
Then uh, then I read yes. Mm, I want to say that
Right.
in I have a three pollution. I know I have three problem at that time to tell to you. So
Right.
I think you could help me. The
Right.
first one is I always want to please other people. I think that this is a problem. This is a problem, but the problem is I am happy with that. I am willing to do that, and I'm happy when I please other people. Yes, and I want to redo it and stop do it. The second one is I don't realize I overthinking, because when I do
No, it's just I'm the same. Like we all have that problem. So that's why when you mentioned it, I was just, oh fuck. That's so common. Not only you.
yes, I don't realize I overthinking because I want to do something, I often figured out the result and the result and how can I do it and I can do it or not. Some factor will affect my decision, will affect my decision. Um, Um, I often think about the process then I be, before I choose and make decision. Yeah, this is problem because I over analyze. Yeah, and as always try to think I can do it, but don't dare to do it. Yeah, yeah. And
You mentioned four.
the last one is
Right.
I don't know exactly what jobs I do in the future. It's mean a career futures. Um, I don't like any particular job or yeah. And in Vietnamese, we often say the jobs choose us. Yes. I mean, um, I mean, uh, uh, mm, yes.
You mentioned
I saw.
four. You mentioned four. Four problem. You only talk three problem. What is the last one? What is the last
the
problem?
the last problem is um, I don't know what jobs I want to do in the future.
Hang on.
It's a confused one.
I just want to be clear. How many
Yeah,
problem do you want to talk about today for today's session? I remember
third.
you three, only three? Okay.
Yeah, three,
So
three. Yeah, three.
I maybe misheard you. No, not your it's not your fault. Please other people. And you are happy to please other people. And now
Yes,
you come to realize and you want to stop that. Okay. This is a really hard problem to tackle. Even me, sometimes like I'm in that situation. Um, it's not that easy. I think
I read. Yes, you go
no,
first.
no, you say because if I'm saying, you're gonna forget what you're thinking.
Because I find a book and I read a book about this topic.
Right.
Have many ways and I can practice when I choose to please people. I need to think it will make me please happy or not yet. And yeah, yes, but I forgot.
Okay. I'll break it out. And this session is record anyway. If you somehow forget it, rewatch it. Um, the reason why we want to please people is because potentially you're smart and you don't want to hurt yourself. That is why you're doing that. It's just subconscious mind. And
Yes, I don't want to hurt yourself and
no,
hurt
no, no,
myself and hurt
no.
other
You
people.
do not want to hurt yourself. You do not want to hurt yourself.
Yes,
Think about that
yes,
again. So when you try to please other people, you don't want to hurt yourself.
yes. I don't like aggressive.
No,
I don't.
it's not aggressive. Right. Maybe you do not get it now. Think about it over time,
Yes,
right? The only reason why you do that is because you don't want to hurt yourself. That's it. Because let's say if somebody tell you something that is opposite to your idea, and you do not want to go against it, because let's say if a lot of people have the same idea, and if you go against the normal idea, you will get hurt. People gonna start to attack you. People gonna start to criticize you, so on and so on. It's just that you don't want to hurt yourself. Be honest with you, right? You cannot solve
Yeah,
it if you cannot
yes,
face it. It's just you just do not want to hurt yourself. Let's say if some people fat and you're afraid to tell them they're fat, you just keep telling yourself that okay, if you tell that person is fat, potentially you're gonna hurt that person. But it's not. The fact is, if you do not tell that person you are fucking fat, eat less, do some exercise, that person gonna hurt themselves. They're gonna eat more. They're gonna be lazy or something like that. So if you say you good, be whoever you are, you just don't want to hurt yourself. You don't want to tell that to that person. That person a bit angry, come back at you, gonna yell at you. You try to avoid that conflict. So that way you say no, you're good at who you are, and you just don't say anything. Okay, you just do not want to hurt yourself. That's it. Period. So,
yes, yeah,
and the other thing that is trying to be a good person is multiple times harder than being a bad person. If you think about it, if you want to be a good person, it 10 times harder than you want to be a bad person. Right. Tell the truth is always hard. Don't get me wrong. Tell the truth is always hard than lying. You can always lying yourself out to get out of the situation. Really easy. But to tell the truth that you
yeah,
fucked up,
yes,
you make a mistake, it's always hard to do that. And in the current society, if you have a good foundation, if you have a good family, they're gonna back you up. If you have a bad foundation, if you have this bad society, or even in workplace, if you admit that you fucked up, the other person who hate you, they're gonna attack you. Okay, so be a good person is really hard. It's not that easy, and for you to be able to tell the truth all the time, tell the truth here, meaning that do not go out and tell that you're fucking fat, you're lazy. Don't do that, okay? Tell the truth that you just do not lie. Is to say, okay, I think you need more exercise. You need more exercise. I think do whatever, just don't tell that you look good. In fact, that person look really unhealthy. Try to think a way that you don't have to lie. Does that make sense? It's really a thin line here between telling a lie and telling the truth. Like nói thật,
yes.
nói thật và vô duyên cái này. I don't know how to say it in English to make you understand, but có một cái đường nó rất là mỏng giữa và em nói sự thật và em là một người vô duyên. Nếu mà
Oh,
em phải thật khéo léo. Nếu mà em không khéo á, khi em nói thật, em sẽ trở thành một người rất là vô duyên. Does that make sense?
yes,
Còn nếu mà em khéo
yes.
léo á, thì em sẽ nói thật. Does that make sense?
Oh, yes.
Does that make
Yes, that
sense?
makes sense.
This is really hard, so that's why I speak in Vietnamese, and I don't know how to like explain it in 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 English. Or potentially I'll try it. So let's say there's a very thin line here. If you say it not correctly, you become a stupid person. But if you really learn how to communicate effectively, you're telling the truth. Does that make sense? Okay. So,
Yes, I know. Yes,
right,
I
right.
understand.
Do not try to repeat yourself that you do not want to hurt. other people when you try to please them. No, you do not want to hurt yourself. I'll just break it
Oh,
out as simple as possible so you're aware about it.
yeah, I misunderstand along very long. Yes, I misunderstand a bit. Uh, and I'm just curious that some people through some questions they ask me, and when they based on my answer, and they can figure out my personalities very correctly. Yes,
I'll think that bullshit because
yes,
there is, there are a lot of people. You try, they actually, it's called mentalists. So what they do is they give you some information. They're testing you, you're compliant, and they unconsciously telling what to do next. And somehow you agree to that. Have you ever think about what you want to do? In your mind, it's subconsciously telling you what you want to do. This, what you want to do this, you want to do that, and your conscious mind over here, okay, the conscious mind rationale will say, okay, that correct, I'm gonna do that. That incorrect, I'm not gonna do it. Have you ever in
yes,
that situation? So the mentalist is they actually assign, they learn about that techniques and they manipulate people. Not manipulate, they call it hypnosis. They hypnot. I'm, I do not say this word correctly, so excuse me. Hypnotize. Thôi miên á.
yes,
Right. So, and again, this is kind of a similar situation. Some of my students saying that you have, I don't know the words, 12 con giáp hay là chòm sao vậy đó. What
yeah,
it
yes.
does, to me, it's bullshit, right? If you read all of that, you do not focus on the the star that you're being born to. You read all of it, and for some reason, some of it gonna reassemble yourself in each of the star. You just deny yourself not to believe in that. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yes.
Yep.
But it's a very with advice with such information about the zodiac. It's a 12 astrology, astrology, yes.
Right.
And it's fluent on personalities, influence relationships, and even look. It's a, and I find it interesting because have some trait that's similar with my personalities
Okay.
about it. Yes.
Okay. This is just my opinion, right? You don't have to agree with me. I'll just tell you what I think. I think is you are who you want to be and who you want to think that you are, right? Have you ever thinking about looking in the past, how you behave when you was young, how you behave now, and what you potentially could behave in the future? You just told me that you have a problem that you always try to please people, right? And you like it and you want to stop that from happening. See, you change. You want to change. So people
Yes.
always change. And if you look into some zodiac, something like that, you don't want to change. Does that make sense?
Mm, yeah.
So keep telling yourself that. Well, it's up to you. It's up to you. Um,
Yeah. Because
I don't want to be involved with that.
yeah. Because when I look at some my strength point, and I
Hmm.
feel I'm feel more confident. Yet, and I see my weakness, and I can uh, try to. Yes, I will see my weakness, and I want to improve. Yeah, from it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I please others, sometimes I feel annoyed and unhappy, but the feelings, this emotional,
Yep.
move on quickly. So I try again to please others. Yeah,
Okay. So, then again, right? If you keep please other people, the only person that getting hurt is you, not somebody else. It's just you. And the reason why you're doing that is you want to protect yourself at the moment. But over the long run, if you keep doing stuff like that, the only person is gonna get hurt is you, because it's gonna accumulate. So, like, have you ever heard of a death by a thousand stick? Oh no, a death by a
mm,
thousand cut. Death by a thousand cut. Right. If like a single time you try to please other people, you have one cut on your hand. Right. Another time
oh,
you please other people, it's gonna have one cut on your hand. And then the more you do it, the more cut you're gonna have on your body. And you keep going, 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 and then until you realize, if you realize it early, you can stop that. Try to heal yourself. Some people they realize too late and they just destroying themselves. Okay, anyway, it's up to you. I've been there. I'm not some like genius or whatever. I've been there. It's not
yeah.
the concept is not new to me. So
And
I'm in the same boat anyway.
how do you fight with it?
Try to be better
Try to
and
be better.
try to be better and try to say the truth all the time. Try to
Mm,
tell the truth all the time because I pay the price for it. I lie. I lie a lot and then I pay for it. And I don't want to be in the same situation again. So the only thing is I have to practice to be a better version of myself. Trying to say the truth. Sometimes it's really hard, but fuck it, just say it, and then accept whatever the punishment that I'm gonna have. Because if you keep doing that for long enough, you're gonna realize that if you keep telling the truth, the pain or the loss you're gonna have is irrecoverable, right?
recoverable.
Recoverable. hồi phục được.
Recover. Yeah, yes, recover.
hồi phục được. Don't write that note down. I made up that word. I don't know that word. I make up that word, okay? Cái từ đó anh chế ra đó.
But I'm not recover
Yeah,
from.
right. If you keep lying all the time, for big thing to happen, small thing have to happen first. Right. If you lying, even though it's small, and because you keep doing day by day, and you think, oh, this is just a small lie, I can get away with it. This is just a small lie, you can get away with it, and you keep practice, practice, practice until it getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and your behavior start to evolve with that. And by the time you realize that, or if you realize that you stop, okay, that's good. But by the time you somebody caught you when you was lying, and at that moment you think to yourself, okay, that's not a big deal. You can lie with it. But when the other person caught up to your lie, and say, nah, I'm not gonna happy with it. You lying to me, and it's gone. And then with that person, that lie is not acceptable, and then you get into the situation where you can't recoverable. You can't recover anymore. It's just gone. Does that make sense?
Yes, and I think of another problem to me that
Mm-hmm.
when I make something for my friend, and I feel like they don't appreciate what I do for them, and maybe I'm hurtful. But when I think about it again, and I see that they don't have a they don't have to always appreciate what I do for them. So, yeah,
Okay. Again,
because
I've
just
been
but yeah, just a small thing, but I make it bigger. It's my problem.
Okay, I'll give you credit. You realize that it's your problem. Yes, it's your problem. That's your problem. So the thing is, the more you think about yourself, the more miserable you're gonna be. I've been there, exactly the same. It's not new, so I'm telling you from my experience as well. And when you helping other, do not think of anything in return, because helping, when you say you helping other or you do something for other people, it have to be coming from you. They do not promise anything for you in return for you. So it kind of unfair if you, okay, you want to do it for them and they do not appreciate it, and
Yes.
then you blaming them. It's kind of unfair for them. Okay,
Yes.
so if you feel that it feel unfair, stop doing that. Or if you still like that person and you
Yes.
still want to help them, just do it, but do not expect anything in return. It's gonna bring you more benefit. Just like me, when I'm teaching here, I'm not expect anything in return. Some student is good, some student bad. So I'm just move on. So I'm teaching some
Yes.
student in here, they behave very good, very ethical. I'm fine, I'm happy. But like some student, they have some, not say unacceptable behavior, some weird behavior. I'm be fine with it.
Oh,
So
just be, just because I always take care for others, and I don't. Yes, and when I feel like I feel people, my friends don't take care of me in return. I feel hurtful. Yeah. Yes.
then you start to take care for yourself. That's it. Why do you have to wait for other to take care for you? Like if that the case, if you want yourself to be take care, if you want somebody to take care for you, you start to take care of yourself.
Yes, and I realize when they have problem, I can be a listener, and I encourage, I empathize
Mhm.
and sympathetic with them, but I'm never empathetic with myself.
Oh, that always the case.
Yes, yes.
That always the case. I also have that problem. So still try to solve that problem as well. Not news, but yeah. So yeah, in my opinion, is it's already gone with my head. It's like I used to think that when I help somebody, they have to help me back, and then that idea just gone. I don't know. It's just like I don't remember when it's gone in my head. So now, if somebody asks me for my help, I think okay, I can help that. I'm helping with. I help them. If I can't, I just say I can't. And whatever, whoever asks me to borrow my money, if I have money, I'll lend to them, and I'll lend in the attitude that if they do not pay the money back to me, it's gone. I'll be fine with it. Does that make sense? Because I'm not
Yes.
gonna. Okay, if they ask me 100,000, or no, 100 million. If I have 100 million, nah, I don't have that kind of money. But I can lend you 5 million. And in my mind, if they cannot return that 5 million, okay, it'd be fine. I accept it's gonna be gone, and I'm gonna lose a friend.
Wow.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because I
Yes. Yes.
don't, I
I
don't have, I
understand.
don't have energy and then time to chase after them for 5 million. I can make 5 million myself, or maybe 50 million myself. The friends is I cannot make. So if the friend honor the their credibility and return the money to me, be fine. I'm happy. So next time they ask me, I'll lend the money again. But if they decide not to return the money, okay, I accept to lose a friend with a 50 million Vietnam dong, stuff like that. So I don't need to bother myself. But
Yes.
play with
I like
things that
this.
you play with things that you have the capacity to lose, right? Do not borrow money from other people and lend that money to your friends. Not gonna do any good. Okay?
Yes, I
Right.
understand.
When you broke, just accept that you broke. Or when you poor, just accept that you are poor. Don't try to be show up that you're rich. Not gonna do any good.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Another problem is I afraid lose face in front of people. Yes.
See? It
Yeah,
takes practice.
when I make mistakes, I feel ashamed. Yes.
Right.
Oh,
That's fine. I used to be like that as well. So the only way to tackle that is to be a better version of yourself. If you be a better, they
yes.
cannot pick on you. Like in the
Yes.
beginning, they can pick on you, but if you become better at what you do or better in financial situation, it's gonna take some small step. Okay, nothing comes like in a short period of time. I'm not a person I am nowadays. It's like not do anything. I learn every single day. I practice every single day. I work my ass off every single day, so people cannot pick on me. But sometimes you have to taste the defeat to to move yourself faster. So you have to taste the defeats, just like somebody kicked you, have to kick you in the ass for you to move in. You're not gonna stay idle in the same place. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So
Grow.
people can pick on you, but allow them to keep doing that. It's just you. Okay, then nobody else gonna
Mm,
help you. We have to be put in a situation you can think that nobody else gonna help you. You have to help yourself. Does that make sense?
yes.
Right.
Yes. 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 All the problem come from myself. Just
Yep.
only me can solve it.
Yep. And keep telling yourself that you can be a better version of yourself. And keep pushing. Keep pushing. You get there.
Yes. I hope so.
Where the attitude? Like you lose your spirit. Where the attitude? Like, oh yeah, you can do it. I can do it. Yeah, it's like everything that is hard. Think it like when you exercise. So now I remember when I first started to practice running for half an hour, I run for like 30 seconds. And like, I was out of breath. I'm like, oh fuck, I'm so tired. It's like, and then I'll keep pushing. I have to have a schedule for me to train, and I have to keep pushing myself. It took about 6 months for me to cannot run at all to be able to run comfortably for half an hour. 6 months
Yes.
just for that simple things. So yeah, nothing come easy. Nothing come easy. Okay.
Um,
Yep.
and I always afraid or I always don't have enough dare to face face up my weakness. When they talk about my weakness, I feel mm, afraid yet and worried about that. Talking, um, I always look at my strength, my good, um, and when other teachers feedback that this skill are not good, I'm back. Uh, I feel the bad mood and disappointed I because I feel disappointed. Mm, yeah, and yes, about disappointed myself. And I am I always make pleasures for pressures. I often make pressures for myself before I set the goal and I don't achieve it. Um, on my on my and on my goals, uh, mm, I for 4 years, 3 years later, and I see that in the past one and I see I don't have enough time to complete it because I waste of my times on um, some things meaningless.
Okay. You told me that you have three problems, and we two talking about a third problem. Okay, so the other two problem potentially we can talk another time. I don't have any issue with that. So again, I want to know after you get a negative feedback with the thing that you are not good at and you feel bad, what do you do after that?
I practice is more because the teacher said that my reading skill is good, my speaking skill is bad, and I always make listener confused. My when I delivery my opinion and my idea is very difficult to understand, and I practice writing skill and speaking more.
Are you talking about English?
Yes, English.
I see nothing. I see you have nothing wrong with it. I
No,
mean,
just
you might
when
have.
I
Go ahead.
because yeah, because just once I discussed when we discuss about some topic, technologies or education or transport, I have idea, but when I deliver to the teacher, I feel that I always I always confused to yes, so it's
Hmm.
like my yes,
Okay.
and and when the teacher they see me again after a long time, mm, they encourage me because I improve a lot, but I don't believe in them. I don't believe her because I so I don't know why.
I'm not sure about your past. I haven't seen how you communicate in the past, but for now, I don't see any problem with you. Well, sometime because English is not your first language, so you have to think and able for you able and enable for you to answer some question, you have to think, right? It's normal. It's
Yes,
just like me right now. Sometime for me enable to answer some of your question, I have to think. Not even I'm not saying it in English, both. It's when I have to answer something both in English and in Vietnam, I have to hesitate. I have to think. I have to break. I have a lot of pause in the middle to give myself some time to think about what I'm about to say to you. Okay, so I don't think you have any issue with that. And funny enough, I'm joining ABVN and trying to teaching in here is to try to improve. One of my goal is try to improve my communication skill. Funny enough, right?
yes, funny, yes,
Yep. So
yes, and I don't. Yeah,
even me, even myself, I'm to try to improve myself in communication skill.
yeah, and I don't feel a generation gap between you and me. Yes,
Hmm. Where's that
yes,
coming from?
yes.
Where's that coming from?
Just like a feeling, yeah. And
Okay.
so, yes, I'm happy and enjoy when talking to you. It's
Hmm.
so active and energetic and young, yeah,
Okay.
from young
Thanks.
people. Yes.
Thanks. I wanted to stay young. Sometimes I just look at my driver license and they have like I was born in what year. Look, oh, I'm old. Okay. What? Okay. So you told me after you got the negative feedback, so you're not just spend your time being sad about it, but you're trying to improve that. So you're already doing the right thing. Don't have to be ashamed about it. So good. Keep doing that. Cannot achieve goal. I'm not sure what the problem here. Potentially two problem. First problem, you give the goal. You set out a goal that really big for you to achieve. And second,
Yes. Uh,
you just lazy. But to be honest with you,
yes,
so that could
absolutely
be
is right.
so it could be
I
like
told
one of the two problem. The goal is too big.
yes, yes, I totally agree with you.
Which part? The first part or the second part?
The second,
The second part. You being lazy? Okay. So let me being less lazy then. That'll be fine.
uh, lazy and not confident enough
Hmm.
to do it. Yes, and I always feel regretful when I deny doing something. Yes, but
Yeah. It
in
just
yeah in
go ahead.
yeah you go ahead. Hmm. Yes, in some situations, I have a to choose. The first one, I have in some situations I have to choose, to chosen to two options, and
Yep.
I often choose the second one. But in my in 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 the deepest of my heart, I want to do the first one. So when I am alone, I'll always remember that and I feel regretful. Yeah.
So why did you choose the second option then?
Because I'm not confident enough to do it. And yes.
Give me some example. She's trying to
Um,
imagine it in my head. Like, she don't get it.
yes. Some is for example, like in the bus from Da Nang to Hae. We have two foreigner travelers.
Hmm.
The and the bus driver when they want to uh, uh, we need to pay a cost for this for the trips and Vietnamese people we need to pay 100,000 dong but with the foreigners the bus driver said that it's a 130 20,000 dong and I want to talk to the foreigners the price is just 100 but at that time I feel tired and because I'm a but um uh I'm tired when I'm on the bus or taxi yes and I just sit down keep a thinking in my mind keep me in my mind and I'm I'm feel confused what I can do for this situation and I just think and think and when get off I get off the bus and I feel regretful because I don't do that.
Okay. So in the future, if it happen again, what will you do?
I will talk the truth. I will tell the truth for the travelers.
Okay. I'm not gonna say anything now, right? I'm wait until
Yes,
you do it and you tell me.
because I think about the bus driver's career. They need to have money to pay for family to live to earn. Yes, they want to earn money a lot, and it's not a holiday. It's just a normal days, and it's a few passengers on this boat. And I see that if they have a more than 20,000 dong, they can have money for her. They can earn more money for uh, their family. So I just confused about the reason. Yeah,
Do you think it's right to do that?
no, I don't think it's right. But if I think if I was not on that spot, it's gonna be like that. The bus driver will do that, and if I was not in on that spot, and that's not make not change. Yes.
I'm not gonna tell my opinion on this, right? I'll let
Yes.
you go home, think about it, and in the future, if you doing something like that, you should let me know and tell me about your feeling. How do you feel? That's it.
Yes.
That's
I
it.
have many
Useless.
situations.
The
Yes.
only the only thing or you only learn when you do it. Okay? So in the future, do it, keep doing that, and let me know how do you feel. You can do exactly the same at how you did. Come back here and tell me how do you feel. And you can do exactly the opposites. And you come here, you tell me how do you feel. I'm not gonna tell you
Yes.
what to do. I leave you to decide.
Yes. I I think I have. Yeah.
I don't know. You tell me.
Yes. Later. Talk it later.
Yeah. So if it happened like that, the same, to tell me you keep doing that, you can do the same thing over again. Come here and you tell me how do you feel. And again, even if you're doing that, you tell me. I'm not gonna tell you my opinion about that.
Okay.
You tell me.
If yes. Okay. If it's happened again.
If it happened again, to do whatever that you want to do at that time, and you tell me how do you feel, because I think it's better for you to learn it.
Yes. I think so.
Yep. Okay. Move on to the. Move on to the. We have maybe 10 more minutes. Move on to the second question. Overthinking. You thinking about factor affect your decision. Overanalyze. Can you give me some example of that? Overthinking. Yeah, I know, but give me some
Hmm.
example.
Yes. A plan. A plan. The teachers give us assignment. Um. And my group one need to choose a person who be a leader, who be the team leader. Um. And I feel if I can be a team leader, uh, I have a more task responsibilities than other team members. And I think about the result. The result. If I do not this if I was a team leader, but I do not good, and the result can be not so. The result of the point of my assessment is not good. So I feel I feel that is my mistake. Um, and the other reason is I think that the other the other my friend can be good, more suitable than me for this position. Um, and I think the assessment is difficult for me to be the leader and who can make plan, project management, um, make plan for others members to follow me. Yes, I think about a lot of mm, yes.
Can you summarize it again? I think I
Mm,
did not focus there. It was my error, not yours. So I was listen. You trying to say that you got a project and you try to arrange who gonna be a team leader, and you do not want to be a team leader. And then after you
no,
submit the project,
yeah, a project, and I want to be a team leader.
right?
And I find some reason that I'm not there to do the team lead. I'm not there to become team leader. The first reason is I'm do not my abilities is not my because of the first reason in my I afraid about my ability to do that. Because assessment is difficult, um, and uh, and I need to connect with other, make plan for it, and um, and divide tasks for people. Yes. The second reason is the second reason is I I feel if the result of my project, the score is not high than I expected. As I expected, I feel it's my mistake, and I make my teams get a best result. The third reason, the third reason is I I think others my friends are good is good than me to do is better than me for this position.
Okay.
Yes, and I overthink.
No, that's all right. I'm just trying to summarize how should I talk about it. I'm not sure because I never in the same situation, so I'm not sure how to talk about it with you because in every project I always trying to be a team member and never want to be a team leader because I'm so lazy. It's like
But
I'm better do solo and because I never care about not never care but sometimes I care but I do not really care that much about the result about high mark. I just care about what can I learn from it. So I'm not sure how should I talk about the situation with you. Do you have another example? Because ah,
mm, the recent example,
no, let's say overthinking, factor effect decision, overanalyze. So what do you want to achieve for the second problem that you have? So you're saying that you're overthinking, and
mm,
then you always think about factor that affect your decisions, and you overanalyze it.
yeah,
So what do you want to achieve? How do you want to tackle that issue?
yes, I need to more courage to do it, to keep
Right.
do it, and go ahead and just do it, but without thinking. Yes, I need more courage.
I think the solution to the first problem potentially solve the second problem.
Yes,
So you should be a better version of yourself. You try to improve, and then you have the courage to say what you're actually thinking. Potentially, it solve the second problem, isn't it? I don't know.
yes.
I don't know. I'm asking.
It is,
I'm asking. I don't know. But like
mm,
from my
but
point of view, the the solution for problem one could solve problem two. Because when you're overthinking, you remember like when the foreigner walk into the bus, you're overthinking yourself and you choose the second option instead of the first option or whatever they like. So if you be confident in what you want to do and then it just it just solve the problem itself.
yes, I think so. Yes. It's-
Oh my God, I think I'm the
so,
worst teacher ever. I should look at
no,
no, I should look at problem number three. You don't know what you want to do in the future. And you're saying that people have the word like job choose people, not people choosing job.
like a the jobs search me, the
Mhm.
careers choose me. Yes, we often say that.
I'm just saying that the solution for problem one actually solved problem two, problem
Problem
three
two.
as well. I'm not sure because
Yeah.
when I'm in the process of trying to be a better version of myself, I learn a lot of things. And when I learn a lot of things, I'm curious in a lot of things. And when I'm curious in a lot of things, I'll just find out what I want to do.
I think I think another reason, another problem. I am impatient person. I try many things, but it's all I keep it do it only for 1 or 2 days, so I quit it. This is my problem. Like writing diary, I do it for a week, so I forgot to do it. And I learn Japanese, and I learn um, unit one, unit two for 3 days, so I quit it. And I learned how to play piano on the YouTube, and I just watch just one or three videos, so I quit it. Um, yes, it's my problem.
You know what are your problem for that one? You try to do things that you not enjoy. That's it.
Um, I enjoy. I.
All
For
right.
example, um, I like to learn IT. I am interested in IT,
Hmm.
intelligence technologies, and I ask about my friend how what he can help me. He can take me. He can teach me, and he sent me some videos on YouTube, and some course on the um, on online performed a platform, and I just keep it, and I am keen on it, but I don't I don't watch any video
Just
he sent to me.
it's not stick with you.
Yes,
Right.
so I yeah.
Hmm. Right. So okay, I think the word is you not discipline yourself.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Right.
In
And only you can solve that.
yeah, I
Hmm.
see it. I want to share with you. I
Okay.
know.
Be fine.
Uh,
I'm not judging people because all the things that you mentioned that you have problem with, like I used to be like that. So I have no issue with it. It takes time for you to realize what is good for you and what you have to do enable for you to become yourself. And I think I talked to another student. Well, no, a couple more student is it's gonna go dark from here. Okay. Everybody gonna leave
yeah,
you. Everybody gonna believe you. Everybody will leave you at some point, no matter what. Okay? People,
can't believe.
no, people will leave you at some point.
Yeah,
Try to take care of yourself.
yes.
Not sure,
Uh,
I'm not sure you get it or not, but
yeah, no, that's makes sense to me.
okay.
Take care of myself.
Yeah.
Mm, yes, and someday my friends will leave me, or will
All right.
leave me, and someday my parents will leave me too.
Yep.
So I need to be independent.
Yep. And
Yeah.
sometime you have somebody to taking care for.
Yes.
Not there yet, but will be. You never know. But it will be. You
Mm,
will have to take care for someone else.
my family is just only my family.
I don't know. Only you can tell me that. Only you can answer that question. I don't know. I'm just saying. So
Yeah.
People will start to leave you at some point, and at some point you have to take care of someone. Who that is? I have no idea, but it will be. That human nature.
Wow.
Okay?
I'm looking when the day come to me.
I don't know. I think you're on mood or whatever. Okay, so is there anything else? I think, yeah, we talk about three of your problem. Is anything
Yes.
else during our session that you do not understand and you want me to re-explain it? You're on mood. I can't hear you.
Yes. No, I hear your point of view, and it's
Uh,
prudent mindset. Um, I I know the problem come from myself, and only me can solve it, and just and others can't help me. Um, you said to me some true. I need to face up in the futures, and I need to decide. Um, yes, I need to make a decision. Um, yes, it will be happen.
yeah,
It will happen. It will happen. Um, how we we can choose the way we up
yeah.
face to it.
Okay. All good. End session here. We're just gonna end session here. Let me just stop this, otherwise I'm gonna crash.